Good afternoon. My name is Doug Heller. Talk to you today a little bit about what makes a good machine learning application. Normally, an unkempt beard and mustache are credentials enough in this industry, but to kind of set the stage, this goober behind me here is me with about 2 years less beard. In that time, I've been growing some facial hair and working on a data science and DevOps focused team at RSA Archer. Side note, it's a lot of fun. Dan Barker's hiring, highly recommended if you're looking. Quick disclaimer, the content of this talk was created by a former coworker, Zohar Dushin, in the context of a larger data science presentation. I've adapted that content for this Ignite talk, so just in the interest of transparency. Anyway, for our purposes, what is machine learning? Machine learning is the creation of a function or model that maps an input A to an output B. For example, that input can be an email, the output can be whether or not that message is spam or not spam. What can machine learning deliver? One deliverable is an enriched data set. For example, given customer purchase history and demographic data, a machine learning model can be created to predict whether or not a customer has a probability of buying a particular item. Another deliverable is automation. Given a survey and the content of the questions and participants' previous response rates, machine learning can intelligently target survey participants to enhance the response data. Machine learning can also deliver augmentation. For example, you can augment the data with tags, have a machine learning model that analyzes content, provides tags for a user to accept or reject based on what they think. So you have an idea for a machine learning application. How do you decide on the deliverable? A good meter stick is human thought capability. If it takes less than 5 seconds to think about, it can probably be automated with machine learning. If it takes more than 5 seconds, it can probably be augmented with machine learning. For example, image analysis. Is this picture a dog? Yes, no. Less than 5 seconds, done with machine learning. Tags. Takes a little bit more analysis, probably a little more than 5 seconds to pick an appropriate tag. Machine learning can provide a suggestion. If you want to apply a risk level to a risk analysis report, even more in-depth analysis, machine learning can still do it, probably provide a recommendation, recommended risk level to you. But beyond that, I don't know. I wouldn't trust machine learning to deliver a business driving report or anything like that. So what makes these problems to solve easier? Focus on simple concepts, i.e. the less you have to think about it, the shorter thought time, the easier the machine learning model should be to construct. And you need lots of training data available as well. To determine how to solve the problem, machine learning experts should collaborate with the customer via PMs to find that little red X sweet spot there, how to deliver what machine learning can do to the customer. To do that, you want to focus on a user's tasks, not their job, specifically tasks that already have a solution, but that solution is frustrating and inefficient. You also want to make sure plenty of training data is available for this project that you're constructing. For example, the team I'm on recently constructed a model that takes current corporate compliance data and compares it to new industry regulations to determine whether or not these new regulations are covered by the existing control standards. This project was a success because it was based on a task that was already done by a regulatory compliance manager. And that task already had a solution that was awful and painful. The correct mappings from the application sped up the task significantly, and through the development process, validation was done with various customers to make sure they were getting the value they expected from the application. Also, as I've said ad nauseum, tons of data was available in the beginning to train this project. So there are 3 kind of key milestones in a machine learning project. First of all, again, collect and prepare your data. And then you want to train and deploy a model. Train, iterate, retrain until you get kind of the performance you expect. 100% performance should not be the goal. 70% you can usually get pretty good results. To kind of meet those milestones, you want to set acceptance criteria that are closely coupled to the items that deliver value to the customer. You want to create tight feedback loops to identify and solve problems quickly, especially problems with data quality. And you want to deploy a working prototype as soon as possible. This kicks off the virtuous cycle of AI, which is users that create more data, that create a better product, that leads to more users, that create more data, et cetera, et cetera. So hopefully now you have an idea for a machine learning project and the tools to make it a success. If you want to chat more, you can reach me via these links here. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Well played.